Mikey, look up at the sky. I can't believe there's a real flying house up there. Let's wait until it lands and ask its owner how he made it.
Of course, I'm very curious too. How can he even fly? Look at the blades!
It's a good thing there was a place to land. Hey guys, what? Are you surprised by my invention? Of course I am, because no one's ever done it before me. I'm so cool. All I gotta do is refill my food and we'll be on our way.
Mikey, I got a great idea for you. Let's steal that flying house. Since he's an engineer, he can make another one.
I like your idea. I mean, where else are we gonna get to ride in such an interesting vehicle? As long as he doesn't see us stealing his house. How's he gonna catch up with us, though?
Don't worry about it. So, Mikey, I think this is gonna be one of our most interesting adventures yet. Because with this house, we can travel very long distances pretty quickly. In the meantime, let's take a look around this village. I think we can get a little bit of a grip on the villagers.
Make sure the villagers don't want to buy this house from us. They're sneaky and like to haggle. Look, I think we've got a customer coming in right now. You can see what he's asking for.
Good afternoon, guys. You have a very interesting house. I think I might buy it. How would you like to trade it for my emeraldas? I've got a lot of them, and with that many, you could buy 5 of them.
Don't even think about fooling us. We know exactly what the value of your money is now. With all those emeraldas, we could buy bread and wheat at most. It's awful.
JJ, let's get some food from this shop. I think it's got a good selection.
Hello, how can I help you? I have a huge selection of different products.
Hello! I have quite a lot of emeralds, so it is possible to buy something tasty. Give us sandwiches and burgers, please. That would be a real treat. We'll fly with you and eat delicious food. Too bad we can't get sodas here. Oh, well, that's fine, too.
Here you go. Here's your order.
Thank you very much. Did you see how fast he got them ready for us? That's the level. I think we can call it a day. So let's hurry up and get inside. I don't know if they're gonna steal it.
You're right. We better hurry up. Wait a minute. Why are the house blades spinning so fast? Wait, don't fly away from us. I don't understand how this could even happen. It's that villager's fault. I guess he's so pissed we didn't sell him the house, he decided to steal it. We've got to catch up with him. Although, come to think of it, he did steal a stolen house. That's weird.
Here we go. And we just got this cool house. And it was stolen right away. Looks like our adventure is over, JJ. I don't know what we have to do to get it back.
Okay, don't worry, Mikey. We'll figure something out. For now, we just need to take a moment and think about our plan of action. Right, I got it. That merchant is in cahoots with that villager. That's how you steal things from people, and then you split the profits in half. Well, Mikey and I figured you out, so it's time for you to get what you deserve.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a simple food vendor. You don't have to accuse me of anything.
It's too late to make excuses. It looks so ridiculous. You could have just admitted that you liked our house too, so you decided to steal it. Who knows? Maybe if you told us the truth, we'd stop taking revenge. But since you're so stubborn, I'll do it your way. We will completely destroy your business and you'll never be able to sell your products again.
I'm telling you again, I'm innocent. So stop screwing up my life and my job.
So, we believed you. Those who are really guilty immediately start making excuses and saying it's not their fault. So you're gonna dig your own grave, buddy. Well, now we're gonna find out the truth. And for that, we just need to get to your house. And who'd have thought it'd be your door that's locked? That means you definitely have something to hide.
Well, you're out of luck, because JJ is a lock-picking pro. So just a couple minutes and we'll be at your house. And don't even try to stop us, because you're gonna get in trouble for trying. For now, just stand there and watch justice be done.
By the way, Mikey, I'm almost done. His hiding place was even easier than I thought. Of course, there's no reason for him to hide anything in the village he's working with.
It turns out we're in his house. Looks like he's been around a lot of places in his life. That's what the items in his house say. So I suggest we steal his JJ. He can't do anything to us anyway. And we really need to find something we can use to catch up with the house.
You're right. There are quite a few different boxes inside his house. So let's look through all of them and take the most valuable and expensive ones. And anything else that can really help us. I guess you can never have too much gold. It's very valuable right now, though. I think I found something very interesting. Look at this.
Wow! He even had a leaders. And just like that, we have a lot of fireworks now, which means we can still catch up on our house. So we gotta hurry, JJ. The longer we stand here, the farther away our beautiful house goes.
All right, let's put on our leaders and get going.
Hold it right there. This is my house and my stuff.
Oh no, it's ours now. You'll be punished for working with crooks. So have a nice day, but we're out of here. We got a house to catch up on, and take it back from the burglar.
See, JJ, we managed to catch up on this house. It's steep, but it's not very fast. Now we have to climb it so we can get inside and deal with whoever decided to steal it.
I think you and I both know who's to blame, and I don't think that villager deserves forgiveness. So I suggest we deal with him as we did in Sparta, which means we kick him right out of this house. Let him regret his decision to steal a house as he flies back to dirt.
Well, hello there, dear villager. Did you think we sold you a house? Not really. You just decided to brazenly steal it. You probably didn't expect us to catch up with you, but we did. So prepare to die.
Please don't kill me. I'll pay you whatever you want. Just don't throw me off that high.
Oh no! You should have thought about saving your life sooner. At least you shouldn't have stolen our house. Well, Mikey, we got this beautiful structure back, which means our journey is still on.
That's cool. Let's get going. And here is our next stop on our journey. While we were still flying, I noticed that the entrance to the cave looked very strange. Because in nature, it's usually impossible to find so much yellow. If it's gold, you and I are going to be unrealistically rich. So we should take some equipment with us and go explore this area. I have a very good feeling about this cave.
You know, something tells me it's just a giant beehive. But I read somewhere that bees in some areas are mistakenly picking up little bits of gold by mistake. And then when they fly back to the hive, they just dump it outside their houses. Which means that we could really make a fortune off these bees. The most important thing is not to piss them off and stop them from doing their job. Because if we get attacked by a whole hive of bees, we can hardly survive. So be quiet, Mikey.
Don't worry, JJ. I won't let you down. I also think it would be nice to harvest some honey. I mean, we could just buy honey at the store, but that's not the same thing. Wild honey is so much tastier and cooler than store-bought honey. Imagine how good your tea would taste if you put a little honey in it. But of course it's dangerous, because for honey we have to get right into their hive.
All right, good luck, Mikey. There's just one little problem. It seems that the loud sound of our house woke up all the bees, so we can't steal their honey quietly. That's too bad, because I'm a little scared of bees. They sting a lot, though. The good thing is that we're wearing suits, so we're pretty well protected. And we're going to have to kill some bees, because they're not going to get away from us. And when we deal with those bees who attacked us, we will have to run as fast as possible and try to collect honey. The most important thing is to make sure that their queen doesn't fly in to make all this noise, because then we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looks like we're in trouble without the queen bee, because almost all the bees in the hive have started attacking us. So let's hurry up and get out of here. Try to collect as much honey as you can. In the meantime, I'll try to distract them. It didn't go as planned. Who would have thought the bees would be so active? We should have at least smoked out the whole cave so they'd all just fall asleep. And then we could have gotten everything we wanted without any problems. But that would have taken too long. So we'll improvise with you. Speaking of which, it's already very noisy, and the queen hasn't arrived, so we're still not in a bad situation.
I hate to break it to you, but I think I'm getting a glimpse of the queen. And I gotta tell you, she's a lot bigger than I imagined. Right now, we don't have the proper weapons to fight her, which means we're just gonna have to try to get away from this whole hive of activity. All in all, we've got a lot of resources, so don't try to fight them, Mikey. You and I will run away from them the first chance we get. I think I read somewhere that bees hate water and can't fly near it. So our salvation is to jump into the water. It's still cold though, but it's better than being killed by bees.
JJ, we have to swim to the other side. There they won't touch us anymore.
Mikey's right. They are unlikely to fly that far away from their hive. It's easier for them to accept the fact that they were ripped off and go back to their regular jobs. Still, it won't take them long to recover what we stole.
You and I are so screwed. To be honest, at one point I thought we'd never get away from them. But you did a great job with the water. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been stung 1,000 times over. But we didn't do it all for nothing, did we? Now we have plenty of delicious honey to last us a long time.
Yeah, so it's time for us to go home. Now that we've collected everything we want, it's time for us to fly out of here. Who knows? Maybe the bees can find us by scent right now and try to kill us again. Oh no, who'd have thought they'd sneak into our house? It was pretty obvious though, because there's obviously nothing new going on at this location. And then this huge flying thing suddenly appears. It's a good thing that there are not many of them here, so we can quickly deal with them and fly on.
so we don't have to worry about them stinging us. Let's put them to sleep. I mean, we have everything we need, and once they're calmer, you can throw that chimcom at them. It's specifically designed to kill all kinds of insects, so these bees won't stand a chance of survival. And I'm wondering how they got into our house in the first place. The door was locked, and they're not exactly small. Apparently, we have a hole somewhere that they crawled through.
It's not such an important issue at this point. What's interesting is that not all bees were affected by the chemical. Well, we finally got through them. They've been wearing me out.
Let's lay out all the resources we've gotten before we fly in. No one knows how long we'll be in the air. And it's best if everything is stored in specific places. It'll give us more room in the inventory. JJ, are you asleep? Wake up quickly. We have an emergency. I can't handle this without you.
Mikey, what could have happened already? I mean, we're airborne in the house. We just can't be in trouble.
It's precisely because we're flying that we're in trouble. As you can see, we're right in the center of the storm. And you can't imagine the terrifying sounds coming from above our house. Apparently our house became a lightning rod, because there's nothing else metal around here, especially at this height. I think lightning struck our blades about 10 times, and something tells me some of the blades are broken. Or maybe the whole structure is broken. JJ, do something. I don't want to crash.
All right, calm down. Let me see what's going on with the blades. Yeah, they sure took a beating. Apparently, we won't be able to fly much longer because the blade rotation system is obviously damaged. So we're gonna have to land right away, Mikey. Because something tells me if we fly like this much longer, at some point we're just gonna start falling down. So let's get down to Earth.
By some miracle, we managed to land. Not to say that the landing was soft, but we survived. And the frame of the house was not damaged, which means we're doing pretty well so far. I just don't know what to do with the blades.
I'm hoping we can find someone to help us fix them, because even I can't seem to figure out such a complicated mechanism, and I don't have any tools with me. By the way, we landed right next to a very nice little house, and if there's a ranger living there, that would be perfect.
Hey guys, what? Did you have a hard landing? Come on in. Don't be shy. I saw from the window how you guys barely made it to a level landing. I take it you had some kind of malfunction in the air, and that's the only reason you decided to land in such a crowded place.
That's right. Do you think you can help us?
Of course, I think I can handle something like this.
Thank you.
I think you're pretty tired, so chug away for now. In the meantime, I'll try to fix your weird house.
What a nice forester we got. Who knows? Maybe by the time we wake up, it'll all be ready.
I don't know, Mikey, but I hope that's the way it goes. Now let's really get some rest. It's so weird that even though we're flying around in the house, we can barely get any rest in the house. Something's always happening to us. It's like karma for stealing it. It seems to me that soon this string of bad luck will end. It's weird. It feels like the bed has gotten too loud. Wait a minute. I'm not in the room I went to bed in. No way. I'm in jail.
I see you're awake already. I wonder if I gave you a very large dose of sleeping pills. You seem to have a very high tolerance.
JJ, what the hell happened here? Is that ranger not as kind as he seemed? That's too bad. We have to find a way out, but we don't have anything on us. It's the end. We'll stay here forever and become the same skeletons that are lying here.
Don't worry. We'll figure something out. There's a combination lock. We could try different combinations, but that would take too much time. So we'll have to find another way, a more efficient way.
See, JJ, there are some books here. And based on our past adventures, they may have clues or even the right digits for the password.
Let's see what's in there. Yeah, you were right. There are examples to solve to find out the password. It's a good thing we've seen this before. So here's what we're gonna do. You make sure that ranger doesn't come back to our cell, and I'll do the examples. They're not very complicated, so I should be able to do them in a couple minutes.
You've been a little too quick on the uptake this time. I can see the hand of a professional. Well, it's better we didn't get free so fast, because now we can finally escape from this strange house. I can't imagine how many people he's locked up like that, and some of them never made it out. I wish we could get back at him for this, but we don't have guns, so it's better to just run away.
The important thing is to keep the other doors open, and judging by him, he's not stupid enough to keep the doors open. Like I said, this door is locked, which means we're gonna have to break in. Except we don't have any lockpicks, so first we have to find some. Go through those drawers.
It's pretty empty so far. It's like he could have predicted the moment we'd get out and just taken everything out of this room that we could use to move on.
No, he didn't take it all. There's a small amount of lockpicks left here. Looks like he kept them in here just in case. All right, Mikey, now it's definitely time to break that lock and get out of this house. Because something tells me he's gonna be back in our cells soon, and that means we can't escape.
I'm sure we can make it work, because we're a two-man operation. I'm not much use right now, but even if he decides to attack us, I think we have a chance of defeating him.
That's it. I opened the door. So now we just need to get out of the house without attracting attention. Move as quietly as you can, because in the woods, every sound is very audible. And watch your step so you don't break any twigs along the way.
Okay, I heard you. The frustrating part is we still have to fix our house. Although I do see some materials in here, apparently he really wanted to fix our house. Except he didn't want to help us, he wanted to take it for himself. What a sneaky person he is.
We can only hope that with the help of these materials, we will be able to repair the blades. The mechanism is very complicated after all.
JJ, we did it. We were able to get our house fixed pretty quickly, which means we can put on a little show for the ranger. How would you feel about burning down his whole house? Seems to me that would be good revenge for someone who knocks people out and keeps them in his prison.
You know what? I really like your idea. And fire would definitely work best here, because his whole house is made of wood, which means you don't have to go to the trouble of setting the whole house on fire. Just spread the fire liberally over the first floor, and the wood will do the rest. And then we can look down from the air at the biggest fire we've ever seen. Too bad we don't have a mega kebab to use this fire for its intended purpose.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. It would be nice to stand around and watch this house burn down, but that would take a long time. So we'd better fly out of here with the understanding that the ranger alone can't possibly be able to put his house out.
You're right. Our mission is over, and we can continue our journey. In this battle, we won.